You are going to lose money on Amazon PPC. Overall, if you do it right, you'll make way more money than you lose, but you will lose money on PPC. You will target keywords that will fail. You'll target ASINs that will fail. You're just gonna run some ads that will not work, they'll fail and lose you money, and you're not gonna get that money back. That money's gone. But the idea is that, and we're gonna get more into this as the video goes on, but the idea is that you go through this process of, you don't know what's going to work at first, so you kind of just throw everything in there, let it run for a little bit. Some of it's going to lose money, some of it's going to make money, some of it's going to break even. You just got to put it there and let it run so you can get the data back. And once the data comes back, then you look at it, turn off the ones that are losing you money, and then you keep the ones running that are making you money. So overall, yeah, there's going to be, especially at the beginning, and then as you optimize from time to time, there's going to be some keywords, some ads that you just lose money on, but that's okay because you need to learn which ones those are and get rid of those. And in that process, you're going to find all of the ones that do work and do make you money. So you're going to lose money a little bit to get rid of the ones you don't need and to find the ones that will make you a bunch of money, and you'll just keep those ones running. And as those continue to run, you'll continue to make more and more and more and more money. You need to use Amazon PPC to rank your product. Well, hopefully you should know, if you're watching this video, you should know what ranking your product is on Amazon. It just means getting your product to the top of the page so people are more likely to click into yours versus other people's and buy your product. And so PPC helps a ton with ranking, because as you target keywords and people click your ad when they search that keyword, and then they buy your product, that shows Amazon that, hey, this product is being purchased through this keyword. And if that happens over and over and several times, then Amazon starts to creep you up in the rankings for that keyword. And ranking through Amazon PPC is the best way to rank your product. Don't try to rank through giveaways. That's long gone. Don't try and do that. Learn to rank your product through Amazon PPC. And yeah, it requires more skill than doing giveaways. Good. Like, be more skilled at running ads. That's a very good skill to learn. And as you get better and better with running Amazon PPC and understanding Amazon PPC, what you'll learn is that it's literally just like moving levers, and as you move those levers, you can kind of like move your listing up and down in the rankings. So for a quick example here, let's say you've been running PPC already and it's been going pretty well. Now let's say that your product, for whatever reason, dropped from the top spot, maybe down to like the 4th spot, and you want to get it back up there. How are you going to get it back up there? How are you going to increase your rank? Well, what you can do is go into PPC, and through your PPC campaigns, get more people to purchase through the keywords. And if you really want to kind of go deeper into this strategy, you can even go into running your PPC at break even, or even losing a little bit, just to increase velocity of sales through that keyword so that you can rank higher. And so you could go in and play with your campaign, and maybe you have some break even ads or some that are losing a little bit that you've turned off, but maybe you go in now and turn them on for a little bit so you get sales through there, and that'll increase your rankings, which will lead to a lot more organic sales, which will make you more money overall. So you can literally go in there and play with PPC like that, and that's why it's so important to ranking. PPC gets you reviews. Now, not just PPC alone. What you have to do is run PPC so that your sales increase, so more people are buying your product. Then you have to have a follow-up email campaign in place, an email sequence. And those emails are encouraging them and inviting and asking them to leave a 5-star review on your product. Now, obviously, you'll also be able to, just through organic purchases, those people will be able to review your product as well. I'm not saying that reviews won't come from there as well, but I'm saying as you increase the velocity of sales, so the more sales that you have, the more reviews you'll get. So say the ratio is 1 review for every 100 sales. Well, if you're selling 100 a month, you get 1 review a month. But if you can increase your sales to 300 a month, then now you'll get 3 reviews a month. And one of the ways you can do that, probably the best way you can do that, is through PPC. Again, it's a combination of using PPC to rank, so you're getting more organic sales, and that helps you go from 100 sales a month with 1 review to 300 sales a month for 3 reviews. But also PPC will do the exact same thing. The more aggressive you are with PPC, the more people will purchase, and the more, And just simply off of more people purchasing, you'll end up getting more reviews. But you do need to make sure that you have a follow-up email sequence in place to really take full advantage of getting those reviews. Because if you don't do that and you just run PPC and just the organic sales, like, sure, you might still get some reviews, but you'll also be missing out on a lot more reviews that you could be getting if you're aggressively running PPC with a follow-up email campaign. Helium 10 is this is a separate video on Helium 10 and how to do this, but so you know what it is, use Helium 10, use reverse ASIN, Cerebro, and just get piles of keywords from there. I don't want to get too in depth, but those tools will help you pull tons of keywords from competitors' listings, etc., etc. So just gather all the keywords that you can and throw them in. Again, this is going to go back to steps 1 and 2. Like, you're going to lose money on some, that's going to happen, but as you do that, you're going to find some that are profitable, that'll make you way more money over the next months. Run auto campaigns, and the main reason you want to do that is because if you run auto campaigns, it generates what's called a search term report. You can download a search term report, and that search term report will have a whole big list of keywords that people have been searching and also ASINs. And so you want to then take all of those keywords and all of those ASINs, plug them in and test them. Because how auto campaigns work, they're different than manual. Manual, you plug in the keywords that you tell Amazon to target, but on auto, Amazon just does all of that itself. But then what it does is it spits you back a report saying, hey, here's all the searches. And it includes a list of actual search terms that people have searched, not search terms off of other listings. These are actual people typing it into the search bar. So those can be extremely, speaking from experience here, you need to run auto, you need to get those reports, and you need to plug those keywords and ASINs in as manual campaigns, because you will absolutely 100% find a bunch of keywords you never would have thought of, you never would have found anywhere else, and you'll find some that will be extremely, extremely profitable. One last thought on the auto campaigns, how you want to run them or how I prefer to run them is I like to run them typically on a lower budget over a long period of time, because they tend to not be the most profitable campaigns. And I actually even run my auto campaigns at a loss, even if they're losing money, just so I can get that search term report, because I know there's valuable keywords, profitable keywords in that search term report that I can target that will make me more money than the money that I'm losing on the auto campaign. So, but if the auto campaign's running profitably, then crank that sucker to the moon and send it. But if it's not, I suggest running it on a lower budget per day over a really long period of time, just to be building that list of keywords, to be building that search term report.